Please hold.
Wazam, Wazam, Wazam. We are back again
With yet another episode of
Please
Please
Hold.
Hold. Woo, woo, woo. This is what, episode 6?
Stay,
Woo! Phew.
stay.
Oh, we coming up on 10 episodes. That's crazy.
It's a blessing to make it
Y'all
past
still rocking with us.
episode 5. I think that's a really big milestone.
It is. It is. So shout out to y'all for even helping us get here. It wouldn't be possible without you, so thank you.
We do appreciate you. Thank you guys for tuning in and enjoying and still interacting and listening to us.
Well, for real. Oh, it makes me feel all warm and fuzzy on the inside. Just to know that y'all actually fuck with us. Was that lightning? Oh my lord.
If you guys can hear, hopefully you cannot. It is storming
Quite ferociously.
storming here in Georgia. If we have any out of state listeners, it's definitely coming down like cats and dogs.
No, it really is. Like to the point where you can't really see through the rain. That's how much rain there is right now.
Freddie Boy just making his way on over, ain't it?
Goodness.
Is it Fred?
Hurricane Fred? Let me see.
I feel like
It's one of them. I don't know,
somebody else.
because it's supposed to rain for the rest of this week, and it's supposed to rain all next week. So it's some hurricane or tropical disaster that's happening right now. Let me see. Hurricane. Oh no. Let me see.
I know somebody else is forming over there. North Carolina gonna get hit really bad. But something else is over there brewing. But
it's one brewing in the Gulf Coast right now.
yes, that one too.
Jeez. I mean, we forget it's hurricane season anyway, so this is really the time where all this shit start happening. And it's like we forget every year until it actually happens, and we're just totally unprepared for it.
God, how dare you hit like this? Mother Nature is upset, honey. Mother Nature is upset.
What did y'all do? She mad that y'all really not taking care of her like we supposed to. And now here she go. Cutting up.
Gassing up the planet.
Cutting up. Nah, this rain is needed though, because it has been ridiculously hot. It has been like so hot to the point where did I go? I was somewhere, but I was outside all day. Like I was just running errands all day, and it was at one point, like the sun beams down in the car.
Mm-hmm.
I looked down at my arm, and for those who know me personally, like y'all know I have really super sensitive skin. It doesn't take much to irritate my skin or for like shit to go sideways. I looked down. I literally have sun boils.
Oh my God.
Forming on my arm. I said hello. I felt like that she from that episode of That's So Raven.
Oh my God. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Why I said, boy, ain't no way, boy. I said, boy, ain't no way, boy. I never bought some aloe so fast in my life. See, that's the thing. I'm struggling right now. So for those listening, if y'all have any suggestions, please let me know, because I cannot find a sunscreen that does not break me out. Like, it doesn't matter if I use like Neutrogena or CeraVe, Cetaphil. In some way, shape, or form, it is going to break me out. Or I'm going to have to use several different kinds of sunscreen depending on the part of my body, because like my face is more sensitive than the rest of my body anyway.
Definitely might need to drop a little coin on one of those like expensive ass sunscreens, because I do not advocate for Neutrogena at all. I hate Neutrogena. Neutrogena can kick my ass. So I don't suggest that one, but you might have to spend a pretty penny for a decent sunscreen.
But then again, how much longer are we gonna have to endure this? You know what I'm saying? Like Georgia is notorious for switching up quickly, and we running up on fall right now, and it could be getting cold before we know it.
Well, it's been raining like crazy. It's been in between that, so I don't even think
transitions
it's cold for the fall. But then again,
you just don't know. Georgia really have a mind of her own.
So bipolar. I don't understand. I'll be walking in the office with a sweater on. Because I be no
for lunch.
It's hot outside. My glass is fogging up once I walk out the door. It's hot.
And you leave again at a little later in the day, and it's cool again. And it's like, okay.
Make up your mind.
That's why when you live in Georgia, I always tell people who come from out of state, I'm like, if you live here, like, you don't pack up clothes. I know you might be used to, packing up the summer clothes, getting ready for fall and winter. We don't do that, because It could be November. It could be 85 degrees. You gonna need
Yeah,
some clothes.
it could be trying to go to the pool in December. Goddamn.
You gonna need them summer clothes. Don't pack it up. That would be a mistake on your behalf.
It's probably gonna rain. Snow in freaking March next year.
Probably is. I mean, because what did we have? We had a pretty dry winter this past winter, right?
We didn't get hardly.
Was our spring? Did we have a really wet spring? Because I feel like we didn't. I feel like we're catching up on all the rain right now.
We had a really wet summer.
Yeah, with that, we're probably gonna have a real rough winter. Rough winter, and it's gonna be a late winter, and it's gonna overflow into the spring months. I'm already seeing it.
2021, 2022.
Please, that shit was terrible. Please, we can't have a repeat of 2014.
All y'all need to do, is be prepared for the salt trucks. Get some salt trucks on the road.
Salt trucks. Go ahead and get your tires.
That too. Get some new tires. Have them all seasons on. But I think the city needs to pay more attention to them salt trucks because how you gonna predict the fact that it's gonna snow and then
not do anything
out until after the fact? Everybody at work now. Everybody is stuck on the side.
Boy, put that salt out now, so as soon as that shit touches the ground, it don't have a chance. Like, I don't know, Atlanta, it has always been reactive rather than proactive anyway. Like, that's always been the case. And when it comes to this damn pandemic, when it comes to, weather advisories, all that shit, it is always reacting to what has already happened as opposed to being proactive so you're prepared for what's about to happen.
You know who could never? Michigan.
Well, yeah, y'all are used to the snow. Y'all have it all the time. Like,
I feel like everybody needs to be prepared for whatever. You never know. You never know.
Rain, like, I'm really in awe of this weather right now. It just lit up like it was 2:00 in the afternoon. That's how bad that lightning was just now.
I believe it. I definitely feel my house shaking over here with these loud ass, thunder.
Wow.
Yes, thundering outside.
Yeah. Look, how was your week? No.
This has been a week of job applications. That's all I've been doing. Just filling out job applications, trying to find the next leveling up opportunity to make some more money. I secured some interviews, so we're gonna see what they're talking about. They sound really great. I'm really excited for some insurance because Mama needs new glasses.
Are they in your field, like what you went to school for?
No,
just something different and they pay better than what you're doing now.
Yeah, it's a step up from what I'm doing now. Well, one company is, another one's a completely different market, but the one job is still in healthcare. I'll just get paid more and doing more full cycle recruiting versus just sourcing. And the other one is still full cycle recruiting, but I'll be working with like IT professionals and whatnot.
Ooh. So I know there's money in that.
Yes. Just trying to weigh my options right now. Still applying. I am still applying for like producer jobs as well. I know that's going to be a pay cut, but if I can do my recruiting job in the morning and then do like part-time producing on the side, then
that's good. You can feed yourself, like following your passion, what you go for.
Yeah, if not, we still gonna keep up with this freelancing.
Yeah. Well, in all things, stay prayerful.
If you guys,
your footsteps.
Anybody listening out there need a producer for something? I don't do music.
That made a go.
But if you need, like, if you want to produce a podcast, if you want to produce a TV show, if you want to do some film and you need a producer, I can do all of that. I can do that. So hit me up next. But other than that, yeah, my week has been pretty smooth. Just doing what I do. Oh, I do have a story.
Let's hear it. I love the story. I love the story.
First of all, I just want to let everybody know I got to work 2 hours late yesterday.
Oh my God.
My boss is out. My supervisor is out because he had surgery on his knee or some shit because he plays hockey. So he's out for the rest of the week. But Monday night, my best friend / adopted little brother, Lonnie, is going back to California tomorrow.
Okay.
So I was like, yeah, let me just go ahead and hang out with you before you leave. It's gonna be super emotional because I'm gonna miss you because now you're staying there.
Yeah.
So I went up to Athens as I always do, drove over to Athens to go meet up with him, and he was at another friend's house, which is UGA off-campus housing. So they were like, "Hey, we want you to meet our next door neighbors." So I was
Mhm.
like, "Okay."
Oh, okay.
So I went over there, and of course, it's nothing but these young ass white kids.
Mhm.
These young ass white kids.
BGA.
They're
Yep.
literally 20 years old. They just have drinking,
Yep.
smoking, having all the time in the world, knowing damn well they got class at 8 o'clock the next morning. You know, stuff we
Yep.
used to do in
Yep.
college. Just being able to hop back up. But I went over there and I'm just observing everybody because again, I'm literally the oldest person there. I don't know why I'm there. I literally came to hang out with Lonnie, but I found myself at this little shindig. I'm literally
Mhm.
observing how drunk everyone is
Right.
and how kids act, like UGA kids act, like they're just a different breed of people.
They are different.
So I found myself outside with one of the girls that was there,
Mhm.
and we just really got connected because there was a lot going on the inside. And at first, I wasn't really trying to talk to nobody because again, I'm the oldest person there. What could we have in common?
Right.
But I found myself outside talking to one of the girls, and we just started having like really deep personal conversations about self
Mhm.
esteem, about our roles in our groups, like
Mhm.
what we could be doing more or how we're doing less. Um, so yeah, we just connected like that. And I was like, damn girl, like you're realizing things that I should have known at this age, but I'm just now finding out these things about myself at 25, 26. Like that's
Yeah.
amazing. Then another girl came outside and she's like, too much going on in there because one of the boys got like super drunk and Lonnie had to literally throw him over his shoulder and carry him back to his apartment.
Sheesh.
Yeah, it was, college.
Sheesh. I was about
So
to say, man, college days are different.
yeah, the other girl came outside and we got on the topic of sleep paralysis. And I was just like, I not that I thought I was the only person that went through sleep paralysis,
Mhm.
but it was just hearing how similar
The
the
situations were.
yeah how they literally experienced the same thing I did. It may have been like a different dream or whatever,
Mhm.
but
The
it
type of paralysis
it
was
was
similar.
so similar. This other girl like was literally able to get up, but she wasn't able to do anything. Like she still felt restricted. Whereas me, I couldn't move shit, but I felt something on my back, and of course I can see things thrown around. But
Mhm.
on topic of religion, it was just a really good conversation, really really good conversation. I was just surprised. Um, and after talking to Lonnie about it, he was just like, yeah, you have to stop looking at yourself as this older person. You're never going to know who you're going to connect with. You can connect with somebody younger than you. You can connect with somebody older than you, and you're never going to know. So that kind of shifted my whole perspective on my age because I do feel young as
Mhm.
fuck. But like, there are people younger than me literally going through the same things I'm going through, literally having the
Mhm.
same epiphanies I'm going through. So you can learn from
Mhm.
people younger than you and older than you. So I thought that was pretty cool.
That
I thought that was pretty
that is
cool.
very fact. And this generation coming up behind us, Gen Z, they're realizing a lot of stuff earlier than we did anyway. Just like I don't know if it's just them and how they're wired or their experiences, but I was talking to my brother and like some other people around his age, and like you were saying, it's like they're realizing stuff or coming to terms with things that we are just now realizing in our, mid to late 20s.
Right.
And it's just like, oh, y'all, it's kind of a blessing, but then you also have to think, okay, what else are y'all going to go through to realize though? And also, everyone has a set time frame of when they have to experience stuff
Mhm. I think
according to their life path. I feel like.
they definitely have more access to information. I definitely think the
Mhm.
generation even after this upcoming generation is going to be even more insightful
Mhm.
because of the all the
Pandemic.
information that's
Yeah.
available to them. We didn't have the same. I'm so old, but like we did not have the same things like Snapchat,
We really
Wikipedia.
didn't.
Well, Snapchat came niggas was in college, but like Wikipedia was very new when I was in high school. Like all of
We
that
didn't have unlimited access to the internet. The
online.
internet came up
We had
when we were
dial up.
literally
You have
children.
to get off the phone. You have to get off the house phone in order to get on the internet. Now you can just be on the phone.
Really? We had to have set hours when we could be on the phone and set hours when we could be on the internet. And now it's like these kids could literally jump on that shit whenever they felt like it because it's in
Literally
the palm of their hand.
at the age of 0. Why do you know how to
Literally,
decline
kids
a call?
are coming out knowing how to work iPads and iPhones and computers. Like Kaylin, when she first came out, you already know she's just smart, but the girl was like 4 years old, opening my phone, taking pictures, trying to play games. I'm like, how do you know how to work my phone better than me, bro?
They watch, and they learn. That's what they see us doing. So they're like, oh well, we know that this is how you're supposed to decline a call. We know how to get to YouTube and look up
the way they be holding it too, and they be doing it with that one finger. Hilarious. And Cocomelon.
Cocomelon. Yes,
love them some fucking Cocomelon. Oh my gosh. But nah, like information is just so much more accessible to them than it was to us. And I feel like the generation that we were raised by shielded us from a lot of stuff too. Shielded and sheltered us. So yeah, definitely a lot more parental control. And it was a good thing for some of the things, but how much more would we know had our parents allowed us
to
be exposed to certain things?
Too much, because I was still on some sites I wasn't supposed to be on.
No, hello. Does anybody remember Newsgrounds? Please tell me somebody remembers Newsgrounds. That was the one site that had all the adult games on it.
Oh yes,
the meet and fuck. Right. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, you a slut. Oh my god.
I guess I was still playing Girls for Games and Blinky and dress up games and all that, but I definitely accidentally had found Newground one day, and I was like, oh, what is this?
Not to venture over into the dark web. Ooh.
That's basically what it felt like. Because they had a whole black layout before like dark mode was a thing. Like their whole website was black with like orange lettering. It did very much Pornhub vibes, but like games. It was hilarious. Like looking back now, I was like, well, I had no business.
Are you 18, 12-year-old girl?
Yes.
What? I was born in 1983.
What? Like, what are you telling me right now? Right. When they used to ask for your birth date, I used to give some off-the-wall year to make myself way older than 18.
I'm 18. I'm very much so old enough. I know about the sex.
I am an adult. Yes.
I am an adult at 12. With them around at 21.
Yo, we needed our ass beat. No cap. I'm not even gonna lie.
I got
niggas needed that.
Talk to you.
My parents didn't know.
Delete history.
My parents did not know.
And my dad
kept that shit under wraps.
No, my dad's a computer whiz, so if you needed to find something, he was gonna find it.
Man, I found out about that incognito quick.
No, it's definitely. I was not well versed in the technological world then, so I was just on there, and then I thought I was deleting my history, but I didn't delete my cache as well. So it was a lot of things that were found, and I did have a talking to.
You know, man.
What was it? No, I got beat one time. I did get beat one time. Wow, this has made me remember, like, how can you beat your address? Oh, why wasn't that an opportunity to have a conversation with your child?
Yeah, that's another thing. Our parents definitely did. Their parents definitely did go about certain situations off. Like, there could have been better ways they would have brought it up. Like you said, why couldn't that have been a conversation as opposed to jumping right in and, beating them? Because, sex is a natural thing. If you see that I'm curious about it already, then you should take that opportunity to go ahead and redirect it in the right direction. As opposed to making it a taboo thing, and now sex is something that I'm not supposed to do,
It's a beautiful thing. I just feel like education. Just educate your children instead of going straight to the belt. That was so scary. So scary. What did I do wrong? What did I
do?
Well, I know what I did wrong. I was on an adult website, but oh my goodness.
Yeah. But come on, let's talk about this.
Tell me why this isn't normal to see. And if I do it again, then beat my ass. But off rip, you gonna beat me for that? Oh, the distraughtness. Oh my goodness.
I'll tell you. I was having a conversation with my mom about that a minute ago. I was basically telling her. I said it's easier having conversations with you now because you're actually more open to having conversations with me since I'm an adult. But just imagine some of the things I've been wanting to talk to you about for a minute, but felt like I couldn't because of this like boundary that you put on the parental relationship. And you kind of made me fearful to ask you these things because I'm thinking there's going to be repercussions behind it Whereas as your child, I should always know I can come in and ask you questions.
No, we're not supposed to know nothing until we get out there and see it. We're not supposed to know nothing.
We just gotta learn for
18.
ourselves. Literally,
nothing.
Turn 18 and all of a sudden it's like you bit into the apple and you just know everything now. It's like no.
That's what they want.
I mean, just think about how much better our lives would have been if our parents took the time to actually like talk to us about certain things as they happen.
We'll be a lot more well versed on these topics.
Oh wow,
going out here being willy nilly.
Yep. Probably would have bypassed a lot of the stuff we went through too.
Shoot, like the little paper, the little permission slip we had to sign to take an hour out of class just to learn about periods and shit with these old ass 70 graphics. Please.
Man,
this is not it.
Yeah, I know I was homeschooled, so when it came time for me to learn about, the birds and the bees, that was a very uncomfortable thing. And my mom tried to use the whole diagram with a banana, and I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
You got that? Shit, we just got the videos. I ain't getting no talking. That was the only talk I had.
But it was a very like scientific conversation. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like it was a very by the book science conversation. And I get it because she was teaching me, but also it's like, you're my mom. I need a little more in depth about this. Because growing up, that's why it took me so long to even lose my virginity, because I was very fearful of having sex. Now, don't get me wrong, I wanted to, but I literally had it in my head. I was like, if I get pregnant the first time I have sex, like it's over for me. It's a wrap. And I was fearful. Like, it's gonna be me. I'm gonna get pregnant the first time I ever have sex.
Oh my! No, he touched you. I'm pregnant.
I'm pregnant. So I held off for that as long as possible, because for the longest time, the way I grew up about, being taught about sex, it wasn't something I was supposed to do.
Well, just to be transparent for a split second for the viewers, I definitely learned about it too early. But as far as just like an actual conversation, I got it from my cousins, and that was just me asking questions like, did it hurt? Like, what does it feel like? Nothing about like what actually takes place during this thing, or what I have to look out for with the other person, or anything like that. I've just really learned either just searching up on the internet about, hey, what happens if you have unprotected sex? What happens if you mess with somebody you're not supposed to be messing with? What happens with all of that? So it was just an experience seeing the difference when I talked to other people about it who actually had the conversation versus me that didn't know nothing. I was kind of jealous a little bit, but I'm grateful that there are people that actually get sat down and talk to like human beings about that because it shouldn't be taboo.
It shouldn't. It's a natural thing. Like it's a God created beautiful thing. I mean, life can be brought out of this thing. So like, why would you think of it in a negative light? Like it's very beautiful. Like I think there are situations that can make it ugly, or like us as men have turned some situations to make it ugly. Men and women, right? But the end all be all of it is that the act of sex is beautiful.
It sure is. It sure is. I mean, I haven't done it in a minute, but hey.
Oh my God. It
sure is. I'll get back to it eventually.
It shouldn't be something that, I mean, it's something that I feel like everyone should be educated on so everybody can go about it safely, but it shouldn't be something that should be talked about negatively.
I have literally trying to figure out how I'm going to have the conversation with Kamaya, because I know I have to have it. Kamaya's my little sister. She's 12. For those who don't know, my precious child, she's my child. I'm literally just trying to see how that conversation is going to go, if she's even going to be open to having that conversation with me.
Right.
But I feel like she is, because she does come to me first on a lot of things. Definitely confides in me, so I think that she will come to me when that time does come up.
Yeah.
But I'm not prepared.
That's good that you said that in a relationship. You established that relationship with her early on, because you knew you were probably going to be the one to give it to her straight and teach her, the way she needed to be taught.
Yeah, without scaring her, of course.
Yeah.
Without scaring her. I feel like I'm going to have to, like, and I have diagrams. So I'm gonna show her like modern
Mhm.
videos.
Mhm.
Might tell her about my experiences, enough that she can handle.
Mhm.
I don't
I was
know.
here and upset that Michael never came to me for that. Like, I just one day he was telling me how he was beating his girl cheeks, and I was like, "Hello,
Oh
you're not a
my.
virgin anymore?"
Oh my.
Huh?
No, I don't think brothers will go to sisters.
Huh?
I
I
don't
mean,
think.
after the fact, he'll come to me for stuff, but prior to that, I was like, "Wait, hmm?" I was like, "Does mom know?" He's like, "No." I'm like, does dad know? He's like, "Of course not." I was like, "Well,
Okay.
thank you for trusting me." But I didn't know that you were even like, what?
Speaking of,
Like,
how is he
what?
doing? I'm gonna be
He
sending up my prayers.
So we found out we actually got some pretty good news. Late last week, he went and got his MRI done because that's what they were waiting for to see if he actually blew his knee all the way out. But his ACL is fine. It was a little strained, but he tore his meniscus.
Mm.
Fortunately, meniscus injuries are a lot easier to heal from, and it is a lot quicker to heal from than an ACL injury. So after he still has to get surgery, but they're saying it's probably a 2 to 4 week turnaround time, and then of course he has to recover. So
Glory, look
super
at
excited for
God.
that. We went from 9 to 12 months to 2 to 4 weeks. So
Yes, prayer works. Yes, it
prayer
does.
works. I want to thank y'all for praying. Anybody who I told who took the time out of their day to go ahead and pray for, my family and I do appreciate that. So, boy, that came out of nowhere.
Yes, praise God. I'm happy that he
He's
can.
still only thing about him. Like, I just still continue to pray for like his mental and stuff
Yeah, those
because he's
hard.
still in a weird place. Him being injured, not being able to play soccer, and that's the whole reason he went up there.
Yeah,
Him being in a foreign place, struggling to like truly make friends like he wants to because he's immobile, like he can't move around. And one of the things he was saying he was struggling with is like everybody knows everybody up there for the most part. Like they all went
yeah,
to high school together.
yeah.
And
Wisconsin seems
so
like the.
yeah, so he's like it's new people there, but even then they're like new white people, and I get it.
Yeah,
Like you gotta have some people who look like you, especially in a new area,
community.
and for you to feel comfortable.
Community is
So
important.
just pray for his mental because he's going through it. Like he really wants to come home, but he doesn't want to come home because if he does, he'll have to do school virtually, and that'll be just like how he was in high school, and he hated that. And then the simple fact that all his friends have gone off to school already, just like him, and him coming back, he'd be like, I'm going to be in the same position, no friends.
Goodness gracious. I feel like what would
I
help
was
ease
like,
his mind. I mean, it might not ease him not wanting to come back home, but I think that this is definitely a testimony on his part. And next season,
mm-hmm,
if he's, I don't know how soccer season works, but next
mm-hmm,
season, I feel like he'll come back even better than ever and take those people to the highest, most level of competition. I
right.
don't know what happens to soccer, but
I
yeah,
feel like, so I think he might still be able to play this season, because the season pretty much just started when he went out there. And after he has the surgery and all that, he might come back like mid-season. But I want to say soccer is pretty much year-round. I really want to say they only get about 2 to 3 months off for the season, and even during off season, like their training and stuff. So I think he might still be able to play, but he's just, he's just sad.
yeah,
Cause
yeah,
like, and he's sad because like me and my mom have been sending him money, mostly me, because I have a pretty good stream of income now, and I don't have a whole lot outside of my bills to spare. But whatever I do, I send what I can to him so he can get him a few groceries and eat and stuff. But he feels really bad because when he was here, he was working. He was taking care of himself. But up there, on top of him being injured, he's a student athlete, and student athletes can't work.
mhm.
And so he says he just feels like less of a man, feeling like he can't take care of himself,
Oh no.
and he feels dependent. He's like, because he knows our financial situation, so he feels bad having to ask for it. But I told him, I was just like, you're not asking for it. I literally told you in the airport when you left, whatever I had, I was going to give it to you because I know you won't be working at all.
Hello.
And it's a blessing that I'm even in the position to be able to do that. So like,
Right.
don't feel bad about it. I get it. You want to be able to take care of yourself. Trust me, I understand. Once you've been so long working and being able to support yourself by yourself, not being able to do that is hard. So I get
True.
it, and especially you being a guy. you're supposed to be the quote unquote breadwinner. I understand.
By society standards, but it is okay that he's, I don't
Yeah,
know, taking
I
this
told
break and
him
just it's definitely a testimony. It's definitely a blessing in disguise. Like
for
it may
sure.
not seem like much now, but I feel like afterwards
Hmm.
you definitely gonna
In
look back and be
retrospect,
like,
yeah,
wow, I had
because
that
me
moment
and
to sit
Carlos
and
had to
think
tell him
and figure it out.
exactly. You're absolutely correct. Me and Carlos told him it's just like you have to take this opportunity because you got an opportunity that me nor Carlos got. Like you got to go to college out of state. Like you are literally away from the family drama, the family issues. Like you could truly focus on you and building your future in your education. Like take advantage of that. It's gonna be hard. You're gonna be tested because this is a blessing. In the meantime, God's children get blessed. The devil is not gonna like that. He's gonna try whatever he can to snatch that back away from you, or at least snatch your joy from the situation.
Right.
And
Which
I
he's
told him, I
trying to
said,
do.
you're in
That's
a
why it's a
real
mental battle.
exactly. This
Why
is
it's
just
a
a battle that you have to go through, and you have to go about this right so you can have your testimony at the end.
He definitely wants you to feel like right now this is the end all be all. Niggas in his ear. Oh, that's the end of his career. He'll never play again. That and the third.
Exactly.
God, 2 to 4 week turnaround period. You're gonna be healed. Oh please, he working hard. The devil is busy, but
he
he's
is
not busy.
So good and well, you at a place, and your mama can't get to you, your daddy can't get to you, your siblings can't get to you because you all the way on the other side of the country. Like he's definitely whispering in your ear, trying to get you to feel as bad as possible at the situation, so like you can give up and miss out on your next blessing. And I'm trying to tell him, like, no, bro, you can't give up right now. You just can't. Like that's exactly what he wants to happen.
Just can't give up now. Hallelujah. No, we're just gonna be a churchy episode. Oh, I love the Lord.
We're overdue for one anyway. We're overdue. But one thing that he was struggling with up there was the fact that I think one girl on the soccer team up there, she ended up catching COVID or something. And so even though he had to get his vaccination and all that before he went up there, after that happened, he still had to go get tested. Everybody had to get tested. And he was pissed. But I told him, I said, bro, y'all are a team. One person fucks up, everybody has to get tested. Like, and this is not a team you're used to being on. Okay, this is a collegiate
team. It's one person be caught with weed, everybody got to get drug tested. One person got to get a COVID test. Like it's just it's different than high school. You can bench a high schooler, but
like he was mad, or his teammates were frustrated with him because of his injuries. He wasn't showing up to practice. I guess because he thought he didn't have to. I said, no, he definitely stopped training. But he like missed a couple practices, and the coaches made them do like these real tough ass drills, some drill that makes them like dizzy and throw up and shit. And his teammates were frustrated with him, and he was like, I don't understand. I'm not even like having to do these drills because I'm injured. Like, do I have to be here? I'm like, yes, because it's your punishment. What do you mean?
Yeah, college is much different. Collegiate athletics is a lot different than high school. A lot more serious policies and shit. Some niggas get paid, so you have to like be on a whole different mindset.
Gotta be. Okay, and you want a double scholarship? Like, come on now.
Yeah.
You got.
I know you can't walk now, but
come on now.
Sportsmanship, show for your team.
Exactly. The rest of it, especially since you're trying to go friends, like you gotta start forming the relationship.
You gotta start showing your face. Yeah.
But speaking of COVID, I got my shot yesterday, y'all. Not yesterday, last week. I got my first dose. I thought I was
on the first one,
bro. I felt like shit on the first dose.
Wow.
Like different. The whole left side of my body, I felt like that shit was gonna slide off. I couldn't lift my arm. I couldn't turn my head all the way to the left. I was exhausted. Like I couldn't even. I slept the whole day. I had to take the day off work because I was already expecting like some soreness, but I was not expecting how I felt that damn day.
Wow.
And then it was residual the day after too. I was like, I low key should have took today off. Two, with the way I'm feeling, like I have no energy. My arm and my back and my neck hurt like crazy. I said I better do some damn superpowers after all of this because nobody else said that this shit hurt like this. Nobody.
Yeah, that's different. Normally, you're supposed to get like all that stuff on the second shot. For my first shot, all I
Mm-mm.
did was go to sleep, and my arm hurts a little bit, but that was literally it. It was gone by the
No,
next
I
day.
felt terrible. It was at least an 8 on a scale of 1 to 10. Now I'm scared of what the second dose is gonna bring.
Hell yeah, you going through all of that, child? What? That's
I'm
on
sure.
me.
I'd rather do that than actually have COVID again and be on my deathbed.
Oh, we gonna be. Well, I'm gonna be working from home when I get mine, so I'm already gonna be. I will be in the bed if I do get sick of
Oh,
the
shit.
dog.
I don't understand why people are still not getting vaccinated. That's my only thing. Like I understand being a hesitant vaxxer, but an anti-vaxxer in this climate, why?
After talking to a few people who just refuse, I don't know what research they're pulling, but they're doing their own research.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever they're finding is just further proving why they should not get the vaccine. Like, and they really are riding on the coattails of you can still get it if you have the vaccine. And it's like, okay, yes, you can, but it's not going to be as bad.
That's not any vaccine.
My only thing with that though is that's what they're saying. My only thing with that is I did have a friend that had got the vaccination and
Mm-hmm.
she still had to get put on oxygen in the ER. So it's understandable, but I mean it's free, and we
It's
already take
free.
all these other vaccinations already. But I personally don't care. You do what you do. I got my shot. You don't have to if
Mm-hmm.
you don't want to. I don't care. I don't.
Because I have things to do. I'm trying to travel. Like I'm trying to go to concerts and all that shit. And now, of course, you see all these headlines and these news articles about vaccination cards being a requirement to get access to these places. And y'all not gonna have me messed out of shit. No, I can't live my life and have fun no more because I don't have the simple ass free ass shots. Like, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just
And then as someone who had COVID, like, fuck that.
it's their own, because I was definitely heavily against it. I did not want to get it.
Yeah,
I did not want to get it, but
me
I just
too.
had
Like,
to think about. I had to think about. I mean, I was blessed enough. I feel it, even though I feel like we did have it like in January, but
mhm,
there was no name to it. So I'm gonna just say I was blessed enough not to have COVID. Thank God throughout the whole entire time.
mhm,
Um, but I do live in a high risk home, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna
exactly.
either keep fighting this and just have to like stay in my room the whole time, or buckle down and get the vaccine like the rest of my family. Cause I can't be the only one out my whole house that isn't vaccinated. Then if
Right.
I do come back, just so God forbid, bring it back. It's who else?
Mhm.
Who else would have brought it back? Who else?
Exactly.
So yeah, just to care more about the fam, then I definitely got
Mhm.
mine. And I don't want to go to the hospital.
You said you went to the hospital?
But I don't want to go to the hospital. I hate
Oh, yeah, right.
hospitals. I hate
Hospitals suck.
hospitals. I hate
Hospitals
them.
suck. They're scary. It's just not a good vibe that hospitals give. It's a very
Ever.
sullen vibe that I always get. A very cold vibe from hospitals, and I hate it.
Oh,
I hate
actually,
it.
that's not a
And I
good
just
place
feel
to
like even if I
be.
get COVID again, this vaccination takes away the fatalities of it. So it's like I won't necessarily die from it. And I have lost several family members from the same virus. So, you know. And like you said, I also live at in an at-risk home, and it came to the point where I was the only one who was not vaccinated. And I was like, okay, let me not fuck up everybody else's health. Let me just do what I know to be right and go to my vaccination.
Get it out the way. Might as
Get it out the
well.
way.
It's
I mean,
free.
we got so many other damn vaccines. We 90s babies, we got so many vaccines because people magically forget that we had to get all these shots before school started.
I know. I definitely got my shots when I moved down here.
People magically forget all them damn shots we had to get before the school year started. I'm talking what was it? Mumps, measles, chickenpox, tetanus, like all of that. But now for this deadly ass virus, people are like, no. That is what I've never understood. This shit is deadly, and y'all have seen it.
A
Y'all
lot
have
of
seen the
things.
numbers.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I just feel like you make your own decision. If you don't want to get it, you don't want to get it. That's cool, fine and
Mhm.
dandy. Um,
Just stay over there.
just stay over there. You just won't be able to go to some concerts, like you said, some festivals. You can
Mhm.
go still travel out the country, but you won't be able to travel too far out.
Yeah,
Or
I'm not gonna
you
go to
have to
certain
be
places.
comfortable with getting a COVID test every single time you leave.
Mhm.
And
And that's what I didn't want to do. Heck no. 'Cause I had to get one when I was coming back from Mexico. I was like, I don't want nothing stuck up my nose, girl. I'm sorry.
it's not
I
too
can't.
bad once you get used to it.
It's not like it's a lot better than I was expecting it to be, but that anxiety going into it, like I can't do that several times.
They just the last time I got tested again last week, and she was just like, "You ready?" And I was like, "No, but let's get it over with." She's like,
They're
"Till
bringing
today,
back the saliva one.
you can scratch my brain to make sure. I don't mind.
Scratch.
I don't mind. You can definitely get up there if you need
Nah,
to.
bro. Let me get the saliva. Let me get the saliva, please. Don't scratch my brain.
You can definitely get up there if you need to.
Speaking of things happening last,
Hmm.
oh, good old Shakari. Good old Shakari. Man, what's your opinion?
I do not want her to humble herself,
Absolutely, I agree.
but I do want her to humble herself at the same time. And congratulations to the runners that did win. I have not been up to date with what's going on, but there's this beautiful woman that did win. I can't think of her name. So shout out to the Jamaicans. Y'all did that. I'm rooting for everybody black. So I don't care where. I'm rooting for everybody black. But yeah, as far as her, I just feel like you can't talk shit and then lose.
Right. Because he's gonna be like, what was all that shit you talking?
You can't do that. Like,
and it's not even the fact that she lost, Nate. It's the fact that she came in dead last.
She lost. She lost.
She came in dead last.
You lost. You lost.
You didn't even play.
You got smoked. We saw it. We saw the clip. I actually had to stop watching it because of secondhand embarrassment. I have it so bad.
It was so good. Oh my god.
But yes, like I love her confidence. I absolutely love her. I'm still gonna root for her. But you do have to show some sportsmanship and be humble at the end of the day. You cannot talk about, like, I don't even know what she said, but what did she say? Like, basically, if she wasn't running, like, her team wouldn't win or something like that. I don't know. But baby
and
girl,
it's like, don't stop popping your shit, but just stop popping your shit on the social media for everybody to see. Because when shit like this happens, like, folks are gonna come for you.
Disrespectful ass tweets about the girl winning, other people talking shit. Yes, she liked some positive stuff too. Yes, she said some positive things. Yes, she may have apologized, but still, like,
she got a whole new image now.
People don't take well to that at all.
You're on a bigger stage now.
The backlash from it all. You're not running in college anymore, baby.
Exactly,
like,
girl.
You are at the Olympics. People are looking at you. You're getting sponsors. Like, you can't be this non-humble person and then lose and then place last. That's just not.
Like I said, don't stop popping your shit. Just pop your shit in your personal circle, like with your friends, with your coaches and shit. If you put it on social media for all of us to see,
don't even pop. Don't pop with your coaches. Don't pop with your teammates.
Or not teammates. I mean friends.
Friends and family. I feel like her friends need to check her on that too. Like, don't be like that. Like, come on now. Like, okay. Like, we know you fast. We know you can run. We know this. We know this about you. Like, show these people. If you come last, you just came last. Started up to the game, and you run faster next time. But don't.
I say her plug was in the audience watching.
No, don't be shitting on other people. Don't be shitting on other people in the process. I don't like that.
That's it. That's all. Literally. Man, I wish she would have came in like 4th or 5th or something. This bitch came in 9th place.
It was 9th. Oh wow.
9th place.
Yeah.
She came in dead last, bro, and you talk so much shit.
It was popping your gums.
And they had nothing to show for it. And still wanted to pop your shit after it was bad.
We know you can run, Miss Mamas. We do.
But now prove it, please, because now what's going on?
But you running against some niggas that's been winning the Olympics.
This is not their first go around.
This is, look.
This is not their first go around at all.
Don't shit on your teammates that didn't get suspended. You got suspended. Like, don't say, y'all happy I'm back. I know I'm gonna get the gold for us. Like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. That's not okay. That's not sportsmanship. That's not, no. Be humble, girl, but don't humble yourself at the same time. Pop your shit, but be humble about it.
Yeah, it is.
You can be
There are
confident
ways
about
to go about it.
it. But I guess she apologized. I haven't been keeping up with her. After I saw that video, I really had really bad second embarrassment. I'm like, oh God. Oh God, ninth grade. Yeah. Oh, I saw when she started falling behind. I was like, I got to cut this off.
It happened so quickly. She was there and then she wasn't.
I have to cut this off. You were doing so good. But yes, congratulations to the 2 women who did win.
Yeah, shout out to y'all.
Was it 2 women? I don't know. I feel so bad not knowing these people's names.
As far as the sports have been going lately, I have not been keeping up with it. There's been so much going on the timeline, honestly, that I've been trying to keep up with. Even though y'all talk about the same things every day, it's somehow y'all still bring up new points, and some of them are stupid, but y'all still have ways to bring up new points about these topics every single day. Like, dating and relationships is always a topic on the timeline, but they found a new thing to talk about today.
Is that flower shit?
The flowers!
I don't know nothing about that.
Flowers versus Spider-Man.
Oh my goodness. What?
So it's bitches on Twitter, first of all, talking down about niggas who watch Spider-Man, calling them childish and shit. But then it's like, it's a fucking movie. Like,
you will not disrespect.
Just say you don't enjoy things. Like, and just say you don't want other people to enjoy things.
Disrespect Spider-Man like that.
And then it's bitches saying, if your man doesn't buy you flowers, he doesn't like you, getting a man, period. Huh? What if she doesn't want flowers? What if she doesn't like flowers? What if it's me and she's fucking allergic to flowers?
Why must this be a thing?
I just want y'all to pay attention to the people that you are exclusively dating or talking to, because nothing else matters. Whatever they like and dislike, that is all you should care about. Give a damn about what other people like and dislike.
Just pay attention. That's all you have to do is pay attention.
If you want a man who doesn't like comic books, who doesn't watch Marvel movies, there is a man out there for you, baby girl. But don't shit on the men who do like it, because I promise you, there's a bitch right beside him who likes those things too.
Elaine Thompson-Hara. Congratulations to her. I have to look them up.
Yes, Miss Thompson-Hara.
But yes, I'm tired, y'all. Like, I'm tired. I really am.
I'm on the topic.
Seeing these debates on the timeline, or seeing the debates on Instagram. They go from Twitter to Instagram to Facebook. Like, y'all, it seems like y'all are on
Facebook gets in a little late, but still.
Y'all are literally in a cycle of bringing up the same problems. Why don't you date people that like you? Why don't you date people that know what you want in a relationship? Why don't you date people that's not going to put your business out there exposed or do whatever? Just, I don't know, date somebody that actually likes you.
That's it.
I'm tired.
That's it.
Tired. And stop shitting on other people that you're not getting this treatment. And I feel like that's why people are bringing up these topics, because they're bitter about it. I feel like you're bitter because you're not getting the treatment that you wish you were getting. So you feel the need to shit on everything. You feel the need to say, "Oh, you got flowers." Yikes. Baby girl, it's okay.
It's fine. You can get yours one day.
You don't have to have an unpopular opinion every time. You don't have to. You don't have to be that girl.
And that's the thing. People always want to be so quick to disagree on some shit. Why?
It's just so quick to do that. Like, why are you mad if they're happy? If they wanted to go see Spider-Man, they was happy about seeing Spider-Man. Why are you upset they went to go see Spider-Man? Why are you upset?
They both enjoyed it and they talked about it afterwards.
And fucked.
So, like, what's the problem?
What's the issue? I'm not understanding.
Like I said, if you want a nigga who wears a 3-piece suit all day, every day, and reads the newspaper and watches MSNBC.
Boring.
There is somebody out there
boring. Feel free.
There is a boring nigga out there for you, but don't shit on the niggas who are doing post your pics and go.
Post your pics and go. We don't like you, girl. No, I'm gonna comment and say, 3-piece suit, that nigga lame.
That nigga lame. Forex.
Oh, that's what you like. Yikes. That's unfortunate.
Just let people enjoy things. Let people live their own life. Like, what the fuck?
people want to watch anime, let them watch
Let them watch
anime.
anime.
If they want to go see some Marvel movies, let them go see some Marvel
If
movies.
niggas wanna play video games, let them play their damn video games. They ain't hurting nobody.
They ain't hurting
And they
nobody.
shouldn't ain't hurting you. They ain't putting no money in your pocket. They not paying none of your bills. They not feeding you. Like, so what is what they're doing? Why does it bother you so much? Like, what is it? How does it directly affect your life?
It's coming from a bitter place, and they just want to be the odd one out the crowd.
I don't like that.
What's crazy is the amount of people that agree with it, but hey, whatever.
People like to be pot stirs and devil's advocates. That's what they like to do.
I don't understand. I truly don't, because it's not my business. I'm living my single life over here. So, whoop whoop. I was about to bring up something else, but it completely slipped my mind. Oh, more on unpopular opinions. Who the fuck sticks their lip?
I didn't know what you're about to say. I know what you're about to say. Let's go for it.
Who in their right mind said Beyonce check on it? Isn't a good song.
I saw that on Twitter, and I just
who do you not? You want to be different so bad.
So
you do. How dare you disrespect? Ooh, boy,
there is nothing.
You want to come over and check up on it.
There is nothing wrong with that song. That song is a bop, a classic. Okay, there is nothing bad about that song. The vocals, amazing. The arrangement, amazing. The beat, the production, everything, amazing. And you come on here and you say, y'all actually enjoyed this. Yes, the fuck I did.
And do.
Why don't you? Why
don't
you? That's the real question. Why don't you enjoy this?
Because they want to be different so bad.
They always got to be damn Beyonce. Come on now, y'all. At this point, it's getting old. It's 2021. It's 2021. Beyonce has done too much, and she's too many for y'all to still be this overrated.
She don't know y'all. She don't know y'all. Why do y'all feel the need to break people's confidence so bad? Like, why? Why is that your goal? You just choose violence when you wake up?
That's it. That's all. Like you said, they just want to be different. Don't even have a solid reason for wanting to be different. Just want to be in opposition to everything everybody else says.
It's such a miserable way to live. I'm not saying you got to keep up with the Joneses, but damn. Can y'all not just be blatantly wrong? Are you smoking crack?
Of course not. Of course they can't just be wrong.
How dare you fix your lips to say that is not a
But of all songs, check on it, please.
I am appalled.
That song still rides to this day. Song and video. Okay, please. Let's be honest with ourselves here. It's not a Paul. You are a Paul.
I'm a Paul. Cause how?
I saw it on Twitter. I literally, I have never looked at my phone with such confusion before. I said, are they dead ass? Like, they, okay.
Yes. Yes, they are. That's what they did. That's what they said.
I was like, ain't no way. Maybe I'm reading this wrong. I was like, do I have reading comprehension problems? Let me try to see.
What a shame. My mind moves how it moves. So I just remembered that today is the anniversary of Aaliyah's untimely death. R.I.P. to that beautiful, beautiful woman. Oh my gosh, woman that gave us the 90s bop.
Yeah,
gave us the right
to this day.
Literally to this day. And shout out to Maybe I'm Tripping for covering it. That was a great episode. And shout out to everybody on that podcast for bringing light to that era.
Yeah. Now I have a question. Do you feel if Aaliyah was still alive today, because this is always something I see in the timeline that I don't necessarily agree with, do you feel she would be as big as Beyonce?
Ooh, possibly. It could be possible. It's a possibility.
Notoriety-wise, possible.
It's a possibility. Yeah. I feel like she would have definitely kept up with the times. She was so young, so I don't even think we were able to see her full range of what she can do. But she was acting, she could dance, she could sing. Like, oh,
I was about to say the documentary I was watching on her. I think it had said before she passed, she had wanted to go into movies more than anything. Like, acting was starting to become her passion. So I feel like had she, had that unfortunate accident not happen, she probably would end up being like a Hollywood star as opposed to a singer. I feel like because when her in what was it, Queen of the Damned,
Mhm.
that was like a good ass role. And that was just the beginning for her. So imagine had she really like honed in on that talent and started doing it more and more. She probably would have been a huge movie star more than in the music industry.
I
In my
think
personal
so.
opinion.
And with all the people that she was working with at the time, like she would have been pretty big. She had the connections. Granted, it was
Timberland, Missy, yeah.
literally. Like she would have been on the soundtracks and everything. She would have scored the whole entire movie, whatever she was in.
Yeah.
She would have been probably, more than likely a movie star, but the music still would have slapped.
Yeah.
I feel like she would have been like I can't say this girl's name. Sinead.
Oh, the girl you were talking about?
Yes, I can't say that girl name. Or Snow,
Yeah.
Or of course bigger than them because they're,
they're just now like they're both
getting some notoriety.
Underground.
I'm trying to think of a good comparison she would be like. I don't know, but maybe not as big as Beyonce. Maybe not, but she would have been up there. She would have been up there.
Shit, I definitely feel like she would have been like she would have still been relevant.
She would have been up there.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, Aaliyah. Oh, yeah. She would have been at the Millennium
I'm just
Tour.
so glad we can finally stream her music, bro.
I've been waiting on this day because me looking it up on YouTube, trying to find it. I'm trying to listen to One in a Million over and over again.
So bad. Now we have it all.
I love One in a Million.
Blessings. Oh, there is something I do want to talk about. It's more just like pop culture and stuff. But have you seen the trailer for Candyman that comes out?
I have.
Oh
I have. And it was.
Oh my god.
I hate it. Okay.
I'm listening.
The first Candyman absolutely terrified me.
I still have not finished it to this day. Yeah.
Absolutely terrified the crap out of me. So when it first came out that they were remaking Candyman, I was like, no, absolutely not. Yeah. Why would y'all
do that?
Why would y'all even want to do this? This is like recreating Jason, but Jason hasn't been recreated so many times. This is only the first remake of Candyman, so why? Why would y'all do this? Why are y'all opening this book back up? I thought we closed it. But I am going to go see it. I am going to go see it just to get over my fear of Candyman because the trailer looks super fire, and I'm excited about the talent that's in the film. The cinematography looks great. Just the whole entire package looks absolutely amazing. And I've warmed up to scary movies over the past few years, so I think I'll be able to sit through it. But if it scares me like the first one, I am shooting up everybody.
This nigga said, a nigga like me gonna go watch the movie and then release bees in the theater. I said, why the
Yeah, no, I would have been terrified. Absolutely not. So I'm hoping it comes
out.
Lord.
Lord.
If it comes out, I don't know if it comes off on HBO Max, but if it comes off on HBO Max, I'll be sitting right here and watching it. I gotta go to the movies. Fuck. Will I be at the movies on Friday? And I'll go see it. Dang.
Oh, I don't know, because I went to go see Old in the movie theaters, and I kind of regretted spending my money on there because it wasn't trash, but I was just like, I definitely would have rather watched it.
I told you. I'm telling you, that movie was not worth it.
I was like, damn, I just spent $20-something on it.
And I know it is going to be on HBO Max. Yeah, I'm going to watch it.
It comes out this Friday. This Friday. So when y'all be listening to this, it'll already be out. Please, y'all go check it out. Y'all can probably check it out before me and let me know if it's worth it or not, if I need to go see it. So, yeah.
Yeah, there were some. People got some early screenings of it. I haven't heard any reviews yet.
I didn't like how they set up their trailer. That shit scared me. You got to say his name to unlock that shit? Fuck no. I'm sorry. It's good marketing, but I'm not doing it.
Oh, we got an 88% on Rotten Tomatoes.
This might be the one. There's a lot of good horror movies coming out this year, though. I'm very excited.
No, not it's the original Candyman. Stop it.
Oh no, I don't want to watch it no more. It's okay.
Oh my god.
It's okay. I don't want to watch it anymore.
Wait, I have to be
like
sure.
The original. I can't.
Oh my god, yes. Oh.
I can't do it. Thanks, but no thanks.
I thought it was gonna be somebody else. It's the original man.
No, it's okay.
Oh, well, I'm gonna sit on myself.
I know he died. There's no way. I was just talking to my mom about that. The guy who played the original Candyman is no longer living. So who the fuck?
Really?
Yeah,
Tony Todd? He's not dead.
1992. Not you and my mama say you trying to kill folks off.
I. He's not dead.
That's crazy. He's not. He's only 66.
I mean,
But
nothing.
did he play Candyman?
No, he played. No, this is Candyman. This is him. That's him. That's definitely him. No, he played that. Oh, it's a film series. Oh, there's more?
I'm not ready.
I know nothing. I knew there's 3 Candyman movies. Oh, wow, I knew nothing.
Oh, really? I had no idea.
I literally just watched the first one and
I seen it. Candyman, Farewell to the Flesh, and then Candyman 3.
And Day of the Dead. Yeah, see, I just watched the first one. I was fine after that.
Yeah, I'm okay.
I might watch the other ones.
I'm okay. I don't know. If I couldn't get through the first one, I just don't know. Like I said, I still have not finished. I never finished the first one. It's because apparently the third one only came out in France.
Oh, he loved him some scary movies. He was in Final Destination. Oh my.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
he
my.
might just be a horror actor.
Oh, he loves him some scary movies, and then he's gonna want to do a Lego movie. Okay.
No Lego.
Okay. We love the versatility.
We love it. Oh yeah, he's in all these shit. Jeez, Elsa?
Tales from the Hood. Yeah, he loves him some horror movies. He
was in Lean on Me?
Yeah. Oh, The Crow was. Oh.
He has a good filmography. Like I can't even. Like I'm not even mad at this shit.
And has been active.
Oh,
this is going on an underrated. Oh, he's underrated. He has to be extremely underrated because all these movies he's been in consecutive movies since 1986. Has not taken any time off except for 1991. But I guess he was shooting another movie during that time because it came right back out.
During that time, literally, he got a movie coming out this year. Either it's coming out this year or it already came out. Oh, it came out this year already in May, called The Lockdown Hunting. So this man has been active.
He has 2 movies out right now, Insight and
Destination Martha. And Destination Martha came out June 22nd. This man is active,
and he's on TV multiple times.
Yo, I feel like I've been disrespecting this man low key because this man has been getting to the grind.
Video games
nonstop. I applaud him. Staying relevant. We love to see it. Getting that check every year. We love to see it.
He's in 2 TV shows as we speak.
Applause. That's amazing.
Wow. Well, they're voice actors, but wow.
Still, voice actors make bank.
Oh yeah, Tony Todd is sitting where he needs to be. He is doing A-okay.
I wonder if he has like kids.
I thought he was just in Candyman. Look at me not knowing shit. Oh, he was in Transformers? What?
He must have voiced somebody.
He was the Fallen.
No way! Wow. You're learning something new every day.
Shout out to Candyman. I'm going to go see you again. I'm going to see you. That's probably why I never watched any of his stuff.
I'm so scared.
I'm probably not. That's probably why I never watched any of his stuff, because no sooner I saw him on the screen. Oh, no. Yeah, I definitely etched this man out of my brain. But shout out to him. I'm definitely going to go support now. Just seeing his track record. Wow, I aspire.
That's what's up. There's a lot of good movies coming out this year, though, as far as horror movies are concerned. I'm actually very excited for what we have.
I watched Don't Breathe for the first time.
The first one? Oh, yeah. The second one? Are you excited?
Oh, my gosh. I heard the second one isn't as good, but it's still good.
That's normally how sequels go.
Some sequels are still good. Some sequels are better than the first. But they said that this one is, I mean, it's still good, but it's not as, I think they said it was more corny. I don't remember what they said, but who is they that you say? Oh, my friends.
Who is they?
People the internet and people I talked to said that Don't Breathe 2 is definitely not like the first, but it's still worth a watch.
I might see it. Don't Breathe 1 had me stressed.
That was so good. Oh, me and April went to Florida over the weekend, and we watched that on the last night we were in the hotel room. And stress.
Not the word. Yeah, I'm going to get on the road before this rain starts back up again.
Stress. Oh, Don't Breathe 2 got 86. Oh, 39% of Rotten Tomatoes. But, well, 90% like the movie. So we don't see.
Y'all, this is a good episode. We really just like talking to y'all, and I'm glad that we were able to do so. And y'all actually took us.
And Cass, we did not forget about you. We did not
We
forget
didn't.
about you. We are going to touch on your topic when we can, but thank you for being our number one fan.
Forever. We love you so much because
So
Cass goes so hard for the podcast. It's ridiculous. I love it.
And you do. And Glenn and anybody else who listens.
So I have to give a shout out to Frank. He told me to shout him out as well as
shout out to Frank. Go Frank. And shout out to my friend that I didn't like at first because who is he? But
oh yeah, I was gonna say something about that shit today. I was like, no, you said you didn't like him, and now y'all best friends.
Yeah, I did not like that man when he first Marcus Sniffles. This is really Marcus.
I just did a
Is his name Marcus?
I just did a I think so.
Well,
I don't know. He's in my Twitter mutual.
Oh, well, shout out to you, friend. I really did not care for you at first, but you cool people to me. You cool people.
Cool.
Y'all should go check out his podcast, KTSD. Guessing keep that same energy, period. Go check out his podcast. And also, I will not be there, unfortunately, but just a little shameless plug. I believe, Don, correct me if this is correct, but today was the last day, or is the last day to purchase your tickets for the boat party happening on September 5th for the $1 Billion Club. Am I saying it right? I'm sorry if I'm not, but I'm just trying to plug y'all. It's going to be a great event going on for you guys to promote some businesses, Black-owned businesses within the community, have a chance to win a cash prize. I wish I could go so bad. I really do. But y'all have all the fun in the world. Do not fall in that water. Lake Lanier, y'all be safe out there. And promote sponsor of Black Business Today.
Yes, please do. Once again, thank y'all so much for tuning in to another episode of I am one half.
I'm the other. Need to go follow me.
Yeah, y'all know our socials by now, but please, check us out. Twitter, Instagram, we're there. Keep in contact with us. Call in if you have requests, comments, concerns, topics. We want to hear from you guys, okay? We want to talk about what y'all want to talk about. So reach out to us. Especially if you know us personally. Like, you got our contact. Come on now.
Exactly. Hit us up.
Please do.
No more.
But y'all, okay.
Bring.
Where's the party? Where's the party? But I gotta go because I have a nigga that's mad at me right now. So.
All right. Well, do.
Bye.